Hi, so I just arrived at my new location and it's perfect. French kiss perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Because there's animals, there are goats, there are lots of cats. But I'm not sure if I will want Mokum to be with the cats because I think they have fleas or something because they're scratching themselves the whole time. And it's so calm, there's no one else. I hope maybe some people will be here. So right now it's raining outside, unfortunately, but I'm listening to this great book. It's a Dutch book and it's about a Dutch family who moves to France, falling in love, and it's just a good listening book, really. I think if I would read it myself it would be a bit boring, but now because you listen you can also do other things, which makes it really nice. So I just went to the toilet here, and yesterday I already noticed that there were some spiders in the toilet, but I was like, okay, maybe they're only small. And now I just went there and looked around. Okay, they're only small spiders, so I'll be fine. And I sat down, and once you sit down, there's no way back. And then I noticed such a large spider in the top left corner, and it was, I'm not that afraid of spiders, but this one was like this big. So I was like, oh shit, and then I hurried, and I dropped my money, and I had to go back in there. Oh. I'm going for a run right now. This is my 5-minute walking warm up. So I see you at the end, and I will probably be sweaty. Oh, finished. But it didn't go as well as I hoped, of course, because I didn't run for 3 weeks already. Ever since I left, I didn't do any exercise. Well, of course, I walked like 20,000 steps a day. So I just had a shower, and it's so amazing that I have like hot, steamy hot water because of the boiler, and it works on gas. And when I bought Moose, my camper, it didn't work. And Edwin, the boyfriend of my mother, went to so many places just to fix this boiler. And right now it's so good. It warms up in 10 minutes. Usually it took longer. Now 5 to 10 minutes. And it's really, really hot water. And I can even put it warmer. But now it's 40 degrees, which is, I'm still hot from the water and washing my hair. Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, another day, and the weather is not so great, but hopefully it will be in the afternoon. I'm making some coffee and eggs right now. Mokum is playing outside, and I think today I'll go for a walk to see the surroundings. So I'm just having a little walk, and the weather is beautiful again. Just a bit windy, but doesn't really matter as long as I'm not driving. So look at these cute houses. couldn't really find the bin for my waste, so I just threw it in someone else's bin at the house. But yeah, then I don't see bins anywhere, so where are you supposed to leave your litter? In nature? No. So I just want to thank the person for letting me use their bin. Van life is not always what it looks like on Instagram. Tidy homes, beautiful places. No, right now I'm at a camper spot with a messy house. Let me show you. Good morning, everyone. This is our nightly routine, but also our morning routine. Some cuddles. And today we're going to try for 2 more hours and do groceries. And today it's Dennis, my boyfriend, his birthday. But we cannot celebrate, of course. But Friday he will be in Bordeaux and I'm going to pick him up. And then we're going to celebrate. His birthday present is that he can choose flip-flops. He doesn't have flip-flops, and if he's going to visit me, we're going to the beach all day, he needs flip-flops. He needs it. We are at our new location, and I'm going to show you around, and then I'm going to grab my bike and go for a ride. So I read online that there could be quite some vans here. So now that there's only one, I decided to turn my camper around. So it would be easier tomorrow morning to leave instead of having to deal with all the other cars if there's going to be other campers. And I'm also going to ask that other van if they are going to sleep here, because otherwise I don't want to stay here on my own. But let me show you how I'm parked right now. So you have to be careful. So eventually I left the place and now I'm here. I'm already here for half an hour and now it's 8. I've been here an hour, I think now actually. And I left because there was a guy, a man, whom I had seen before. And he was already watching my camper and watching me, not doing really anything, just standing there watching me. And I felt a bit weird about it. And I thought, okay, should I leave now? And it was 3 in the afternoon. I was like, okay, no, he's leaving anyway, so I'm okay. But he left, and a lot of other fans who were there left also. And there was only one fan left, but no one else was there. And they weren't in their van. And eventually it was already 6, and they were still not in their van. So I was all alone there. And the guy had come back with his car just and there was a big rock in front of my camper. He sat on the rock just staring at me in my camper. And I closed all the windows and curtains, and I just felt really, really awkward with him just sitting there, of course. And then I decided to leave, but I had to close my gas tank because otherwise it's unsafe to drive. So I stepped outside with the pepper spray, and he just sat there in his car looking at the camper. And I said, and I had to say something. I just had to say something. I said, I just wanted to let him know that I saw him and I noticed he was there already 2 times before. So I said, hi, you've been here 2 times already, just looking at the camper and looking at me. Is there a problem? And he didn't really understand me, and I said, why are you looking at my camper? And he said, don't worry, I'm not dangerous. So that was the sign to go. And he said, yeah, there's another camper spot here. Here it's not safe. I can show you. I said, no, I'll find another camper spot myself. So I googled it, and 8 minutes further there's a camper spot, and I went there. I'm now there, and I talked to some people over here, and I told them the story. So, like, if there's something during the night or I feel unsafe, is it okay for me? Is it okay for you if I just come knocking on your camper's door? And there was this man who spoke Dutch and parked next to them, so that's great, and they know all about it, and they reassured me that no one will be here if they don't have a camper. So, but if there's something wrong, they have a really large dog, he will bark, and I can always come knocking at their door. So now I feel safe. But yeah, you always have to listen to your own gut feeling, and I felt like this about this guy already at 3, so I had to leave actually right there and then, but I decided to stay. And now it's 8 and I'm at another camper spot, but I feel safe now. Good morning. Today I drove a bit further, only 1 hour, to a campsite this time, because tomorrow I'll go to a place where I will sleep 2 days with Dennis also. But the campsite is closed already. Since last week they told me, but online it said it was still open. So I'm going to another campsite. Lately, running back to the riptide, taken away from the dark side. I wanna be your lieutenant. I love you when you're singing that song. I wanna you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you'll like. The guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. Oh. Lately, running back to the riptide. Morning. It's 8 o'clock and I'm going for a shower. Hi. We are at our new location, and this is a location I will stay 2 nights, and we're in the middle of some vineyards, so it's amazing. I will be here 2 nights because tomorrow I'll pick up Dennis. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. So I'm going to drive to the airport and then come back here in the evening with Dennis, and then we'll leave to somewhere else. I don't know where yet. But let me show you the place because it's lovely. It's called Saint Sahom, Chateau Saint Sahom. Right now I'm making space for Dennis to put his stuff in the camper. So this box is for Dennis. It's all empty. Oh. So I put my shorts, they used to be over here. This is my laundry. Dennis could put his laundry there as well. And my pajamas on top of my sportswear. This is a mess because sportswear is just really hard to fold. All my belts and hair stuff over here instead of over here. And now Dennis can put his clothing here. And also Dennis can use some space in the closet. I have 2 baskets for maybe socks or underwear or sunglasses or whatever he wants. So now all Dennis's bed stuff is underneath my own bed. You barely see it. You see it a bit over there, but so for example, this wooden plank and the bed linen is over here. So, and he's going to bring his own sleeping bag because I don't have sheets, of course, for 2. So he's going to bring a sleeping bag, and I don't like the look of a sleeping bed, which is a really girly thing to say, but it's just true. So I have this lovely blanket. I got it from my sister and her boyfriend, and I'm going to put this over his ugly sleeping bag. So yeah, everything is done now. Oh yeah, now I can't wait. Good morning, everyone. Last night my lights turned off all of a sudden, and I was like, oh shit, the battery's low, or really low, because then only then the lights turn off. And then I realized I forgot to turn off my 12-volt freezer. Ooh. Yeah. Now you're going to be my English vlog. So we arrived at our new location. We just have to figure out if we have to pay and where we have to pay and how much we have to pay. Rainy morning. So I think we're just going to drive for 1 hour to a campsite that is still open. And actually I wanted to surf there tomorrow. But yeah, depends on the weather. Thank you. So we are at our new location and unfortunately it's raining. But we had some nice lunch. I didn't film anything, I forgot. I'm going to grab some water now. And Dennis is in the camper. Malcolm really wants to be outside, so she's outside. You'll see more about this campsite next week. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video,
subscribe.
no, you know what to do.